Alright, sound. So yeah, this is it. Me and Harry in Bangkok.
Bangkok.
So
2K23 now.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. So let me introduce myself. Obviously, me, Louis, artist named Skywalker. So I've been traveling for 6 weeks, and I met Harry in Phuket around 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
A little bit less. Harry.
A bit longer.
It's something like that.
About
yeah.
2.5.
But yeah, Harry.
Been a mad couple of weeks.
Yeah. So those who don't know Harry's he's
I'm Lara's brother.
So
Lara,
my sister's boyfriend.
Girlfriend, yeah.
Yeah, and
But I've known Louis for a long time. We used to play rugby together when we were little. And running around like little fucking heathens.
Pretty much, and yeah, it's not like, sometimes that situation can be a little bit awkward or uncomfortable. It's never really
been
been
us at all, mate. You're one of my boys.
Yeah,
like,
as I say,
treat you like you're one of my mates.
So that's never really been a problem for us.
Brother,
so yeah, pretty much that, and we're out here in Bangkok, literally at the Kush house right now. We're gonna roll some joints up.
Big up the Kush house.
Yeah.
Some cheetah heat here today.
Cheetah pea.
It's been tested at quite modest 18%, but we both know it's not always about THC percentage.
For
it's
sure.
It's about the terpenes in it. So we're going to see. Its effects are happy, relaxed, and euphoric, or something like that.
That's it, right?
We'll see.
So yeah,
the
pretty
weed
much.
here has been fucking unreal. To be fair.
Right, yeah,
expensive, but pretty mad.
That's it. You come to Thailand, and the prices they can be a little bit higher.
Yeah, you think it's going to be really cheap, but with the naughty things, like you do have to splash out a little bit if you want the good stuff.
It can add up very quickly. My first time in Bangkok, I think I spent like 15,000 baht in like a few days because.
I didn't even want to think about how much
I literally.
Don't know where it all went. Literally got nothing to say for it.
Came to Thailand not even like appreciating the value of the baht, and when you come to a place like Thailand,
you don't really understand it because we're used to the pounds. It's like I don't know. I don't think 1,000 baht's the equivalent to about 25 quid.
Right.
So we were just fucking. I don't know. I was just spending 1,000 baht doesn't really go very far.
Not at all. Yeah, you can. Thailand adds up, especially we were staying in Phuket for a little bit. It's like the Europe of Thailand, pretty much. So
it's very touristy. It's like Benidorm, or you can go to some very beautiful places. Don't get me wrong, it was amazing there. I probably don't need to go back for a while though. Maybe like a little weekend stop off.
Yeah,
I haven't seen as much as Thailand as Louis has. Louis's been fucking all over the shop.
All over the place.
Done it properly.
Came from Bali, Chiang Mai, Koh Phangan, then down to Phuket, Harry was with his trainer, and
I came out with Joe, who's slightly immobile. He's got cerebral palsy.
Yeah.
He's an absolute fucking legend, an absolute brainiac.
Yeah.
Proper boy.
Oh my god!
And I'm gonna do a competition next year that he's gonna get me through. We're gonna fucking take home the trophies. Bring home the colours.
That's it. So yeah,
everyone's getting smoked on that stage.
Anyone who doesn't know, Harry's he's been working in the gym for a long time, and he's doing
currently a natural bodybuilder.
Bodybuilder at the moment. Yeah.
Still yet to make the decision whether it's going to stay like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, big competition October. Going to give it my best. Good goal and something for me to work towards. Keep my head down, stay focused, keep out of trouble, because we've had a few years of fucking enough trouble for a while.
That's it.
So it's grind time.
Get yourself in the gym, you say stay out of trouble. You can. It's all about self-improvement, right? And it's honestly the same with me.
Replace that bevy with a fucking gym session.
Yeah.
You'll not regret it.
Replace that McDonald's with a fucking gym membership. It's all relevant, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so one thing I want to go straight off the bat. We discuss this in the taxi. I want to obviously I want to talk about the Andrew Tate situation. Obviously he's been arrested. He's
the elephant in the room.
Yeah, Tate's been locked up, so is Tristan as well. It's actually crazy because over the past since I've been in Thailand over the past month, I needed some help. I needed a search of some light, and those two brothers, controversial as they are to some people, really helped me get my my arse into gear, and you know, they're spreading an important message for men, like, you know, young men like me and Harry who kind of need that guidance, and the message is positive overall.
They speak some very wise words.
Yeah, you know, some stuff, you know, it's very extreme.
We're not all gonna agree on everything. Like,
right.
That's life, isn't it? Me and you aren't gonna agree on everything.
Yeah, 100%.
But they have some very valid points that other people are very scared to speak about. Don't have the bollocks to speak about.
And that's it.
And that's big respect from me to do it. He's one of the only people that actually have the gonads to do it.
He speaks his mind, and that's what my dad said. You know, even yesterday, he said he doesn't agree with what Andrew Tate said, because my dad doesn't really like the woman this, man that. He and that's cool. That's his thing.
Who's
but
that,
my dad. So
I see. Okay.
So personally, I don't necessarily see it like that. I do see the roles as a very important thing. But my dad, you know, he stands on respect, and he, you know, people who speak their voice, and in a society today where, you know, people are scared to speak out, people are scared to
or speak the truth.
Let them know, and even just
people would rather tell a lie, or rather even hear a lie.
Yeah.
Than be told the truth. For example, it's a pretty extreme one. Like, a fat person would rather be told that they look good and it's fine. They don't need to worry about getting in shape and eating better.
Okay,
their friends are telling them, no, it's fine, you look beautiful, all of that. But and they'd rather hear that than actually be told the fucking cold truth.
And what a great topic of conversation, because it's true. I feel like this is something that men generally, right? If you're fat, you get told you're fat, and there's no. It's how it is.
Yeah.
But with women, I think generally a lot of the time
it's
it's sugar coated, and you know it's okay. And this.
That's just the way it is. Unfortunately, it's such a shame. Why is the world like that? Why does everyone lie to each other now?
Yeah.
Why does everyone tell like white lies to make them feel better? If everyone was just a bit more fucking honest, then the world wouldn't be the absolute shit show that it is now. If we all smiled a bit more and were a bit more honest with each other, I think the world would be a much better place. Yeah,
100%. You know, it's and look, so we were talking about the whole fat thing. Cool, I'm not fat. People are. They can do that.
There's
thing.
no excuse for it at the end of the day, unless you have a medical condition. Let's just clear this up. Unless you have an actual medical condition, which it does happen on the rare occasion. You've got something, your thyroid's overreactive, or it's overreactive, not underreactive. Then fair enough, you get a fucking get out of jail card for free.
Yeah.
But to everyone else that they're literally just putting too much in that end and not exercising enough, not doing enough. They're lazy.
Look, this is.
I get there are things. There is such thing, and eating disorders, of course. Like anorexia. There's the equivalent to it the other way.
Of course, of course.
But
so
I think a lot of people use that as their plaster and their excuse, and then they just fucking keep doing it.
Right. Exactly.
Just go to the gym.
And this message to us, like, it's just, look, if you heard this and you are in that situation, just fucking get it sorted, right? You know, and that's all I've got to say.
Like, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, right, do I seriously want to look at that?
Exactly. And you know what? You can still eat a good amount of food, like, and go to the gym. Just make it healthy.
I eat fucking what I want and a lot of it.
Right.
But I make sure that
that's it.
That I take it back in other ways by going to the gym, and I don't eat crap shite like McDonald's, and unless it's a very rare occasion, I try to eat as clean as possible. But it's not just about calories at the end of the day.
It's about the clean food. This is the point I want to stem into as well. So we were talking about like the Andrew Tate situation and the overweight people. This is not so look, for example, we're on holiday here and met a few people. I was hanging out with them, and this was the moment I kind of realized I wasn't looking to spend any more time with this guy, because something just clicked in my head. And look, it's not all about Andrew Tate. You know, people have their own opinions. I think that's fine. But something that I've noticed, everyone who's kind of like slagging him off, and it's kind of
everyone that actually slags him off, and like
there's no reason
doesn't agree with him.
There's no actual
general reason, and they all seem to be greasy, spotty,
out of shape, don't get
fat,
any girls,
sit in their room wanking, eating, playing computer games and watching porn,
OnlyFans subscriptions.
Like if you one of the people that do that, you're a fucking
we need to. No, exactly, and
You do. That's bad. Like that's what a lot of
it's hating on other people.
Not to be a
Yeah.
paint someone with a stereotype, but you went to America, you've seen it firsthand. That's what I imagine a lot of young American lads to be like now. They're just all so unhealthy and fat and sitting in their room, not getting sunlight and okay, if you have depression, I want you to. This is just another topic. Sorry to
yeah, it's good, mate. It's good.
If you have depression, I want you to do a few things before you go to the doctor and ask for antidepressants. You need to make sure you're getting fucking at least 8 to 10 hours of sunlight a day.
Yeah.
You need to be eating 90% whole foods.
Yeah.
Clean foods, what you can afford.
Yeah.
Just whole food, nothing that has 1,000 ingredients in it has been processed in a factory. Eat whole foods, like a whole steak, vegetables, potatoes, rice.
It's so true.
Like that.
As soon as I started eating well and putting good stuff into my body, it was generally like
you do feel so much better, and get good sleep as well. That's
100%.
Crucial. You need to sleep properly. Get off your fucking phone at night. Read a book.
And just get yourself into a better zone. Coming into the new year, and it's gonna be a bright year. And this is actually, it's such an interesting point that we're doing this podcast right now, because I'm heading to Koh Phangan tomorrow, which is an island, spending a few weeks doing some Muay Thai training.
Yeah, you said that's class. Can you explain a bit of the island to me? Even I want to actually know about it. What sort of animals did you see?
So when I was there,
what sort of vibe is it in comparison to other places in Thailand?
Okay,
what are people like?
Okay, so in terms of animals, I didn't actually see too much animals because I just didn't see too much. But as soon as we got there, I was pretty much going to the full moon party, which is a load of crap.
Oh, really? Is it?
Yeah, worst people from every country. It's all hype. But we went there and there was like wild monkeys. So that's one thing I've seen. And apparently there's a lot of snakes on the island.
Laura and I saw that when we went and saw the Buddha as well. The wild monkeys are class. Yeah. One of my favourite animals.
I'll go with that.
Okay, I don't know much.
But it's a great island, and if you are traveling to Thailand, I'd recommend checking out these more local spots, because Thailand's got like a lot more touristy over the years. Yeah. And it's almost, in a sense, it's almost ruined Thailand because.
Yeah, and I think since COVID as well, it's all become a bit of a mess as well. Especially, I only really know about Phuket because that's the place I've mainly been in. But a Thai lady said to me that during COVID times, they were all basically fucked for cash. They didn't make money for 2 years, whatever, because it was their business is all based on tourism, and so they bring most of their money in. And apparently, they were trying to get money in any way possible, and that's why there's a lot of Indians and Muslim people in Phuket now. They came in and have just like taken over basically.
Yeah, so it's as I say, it's the Europe of of Thailand or whatever, but. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna dive into some questions.
It is the Europe of Thailand.
In terms of the prices, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna now dive into some questions that people have sent me. I pretty much I was like saying we're gonna do a Q&A. It's not even a Q&A, but it was just good to get some questions going. So the first one's from Jake. When's the Lemon Haze video dropping? People don't know that was like I dropped a mixtape in June or something, July, and that was like the fan favorite song. Made a video for it. Pretty much it's been in the works for a while. My priorities have been shifted, not releasing music over the past few months, and now it's January. I'm pretty much hitting it hard, man. I've been working in the studio for it was 2 months in Ibiza with my guy Henry, really just working on the sound, getting it, getting my music to where it needed to be. So look, the Lemon Haze video will be dropping in the next 2-3 weeks. It's gonna be on like a bigger channel, so yeah, stay tuned for that one. So that's gonna be good. And then keen to try the weed, right?
It makes me run really fast.
It's what happens. Okay, so another question. There's one from my dad. Are you planning another beach festival? Actually, maybe it will be on the beach, maybe it's not. But actually, I'm planning to...
Another festival,
Another event. So I'm going to go work in Australia for the next however long, earn some money just to pretty much set up events in the summer. We're going to start them in Jersey. Harry's going to be head of security. And he's gonna employ some people to do it. But yeah,
We've got a lot of work to do.
we've got a lot of work to do in the meantime. The next 6 months are going to be a big grind for us. But long story short, am I planning another beach festival? Yeah, 100%. People who don't know, I hosted one in the end of summer, and yeah, it was a fucking vibe. We shut it down. Best artist in Jersey came through that night, and yeah, grateful for that. All right, last question is from Frankie Jones, saying favorite producers. It's a good question because I'm at the point now in my music where I'm looking to work with more producers. I don't know much people generally. I'm starting to take my own instruments, but one producer that I'm giving a shout out now, he's actually called Louis on YouTube. Louis with 2 S's at the end. I pretty much get all my beats from him, to be honest with you. And yeah, he's cold. But yeah, that was the Q&A. We're just gonna finish rolling these joints, and then we're gonna take you outside in a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, little smoke, and when in Rome, right? For me, when I've been in Thailand, I've been enjoying smoking, but
yeah,
for some people,
chill out a bit.
For some people, it's important to get your weed under control, because you know, for someone like me who's
you can either use it or let it use you.
Abuse it.
Yeah,
and for me, someone with an addictive personality, it can it can make you complacent. So my general message with the weed thing is look, I smoke, but yeah, just know your limits and get your priorities straight. You know, weed's not sometimes a drug for people who've got their head all over the place. You know,
yeah.
That's one thing I'd say. I
true,
think.
I personally, I have ADHD.
Yeah.
And weed fucking massively helps me.
And that's
when I'm feeling a bit too quick, or like there's a bit too much going on in my head, I have a little smoke and it just calms me down, and I'm able to think about and process what's going on in my head a bit better.
So yeah.
Also before the gym as well is another thing. It's probably not like this for everyone.
I mean,
a little short skit.
I can vouch.
Before you go in, a little tiny smoke, just a little enhancement. You don't go in like feeling baked or off your head. If you do, you walk into the gym looking at dumbbells like, what am I meant to do with that?
It can happen easily.
The music sounds better.
Yeah.
My muscle connection's better.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm more focused.
That's it.
The reps don't hurt as much. No, it's good. It's only benefits to me. That can go. Just don't put too much.
And that's exactly.
Gonna try it.
That's it. You know, like you just got to know what type of stoner you are, and you've got to know how you react to it.
Yeah,
and that's just time. Yeah, that's just time.
Yeah.
As I say, me and Harry have been drinking quite a bit, but generally both of us, we don't really drink too much at home.
I haven't drunk.
So it's like even when I'm grinding, I'm in Jersey. That's just past 2 years, for example.
Yeah, no need for it.
Yeah, I just
feel depressed after it.
Yeah.
If time and place, definitely.
Time and
drinking is class fun.
I can't out drinking for a while, going out, and you know, I did turn to smoking. It was something that I could do with the gym. Like I was always eating good. I was putting on good muscle with it, and look, that's what I say. Just know what type of stoner you are, and yeah, take it with a pinch of salt.
Know your limits.
Take it with a pinch of salt.
She can be quite addictive, the old Mary Jane.
Yeah.
She can be, so just.
She can put a
but
surprise.
Mentally addictive, as you know, it's not like physically addictive, not heroin, but
100%.
But young lads with a not quite sharpened up enough mindset.
Yeah.
They could.
It could knock people.
It could go the other way. It could.
Yeah. It's like
it
anything,
could end up
right?
like them greasy cunts in America, sitting in your room all day, no
That's
sunlight,
wanking,
smoking weed and playing video games. That's
look,
not where you want to be, boys.
That.
If you're doing that, then sort your shit out.
Yeah, you know, go. If you see a girl you like on the street, or not exactly the street, just for example, go ask her out.
Speak to her.
Go ask her out, and
actually do it. It'll feel good once you've done it. If she turns her nose at you, then fuck her. It's her loss.
Something that I've realised, you know, it's not just people watching porn, but that's a big reason of it. It's being on the phones. It's being on the phones the whole time.
Yeah.
People are generally very awkward nowadays. Not as now, but even let's just use this for an example.
Testosterone. I reckon.
Massive.
I reckon that
massive.
is the reason.
Yeah.
I read a study where 2000, only 23 years ago now, the average 21-year-old lad had the same. No, sorry, I got it the wrong way around. The average 21-year-old lad nowadays, in 2022 this was done, has the same amount of testosterone as a 69-year-old man in 2000.
Okay.
Jesus! For me, what I've seen increase is use on like phones, video games, Xboxes, all shit like that, screens, stuff like that. The food has gone massively downhill. It's so unhealthy now, full of so many chemicals, so many ingredients, preservatives, so processed. Like all the food is literally poison now. It's shite. What else? What else are people been doing? Smoking, I guess. That could be. What else is another?
Smoking. Well, it's watching porn's
That's
massive.
what
It's watching
about.
porn's massive.
Without a doubt.
Not getting sunlight.
Yeah.
Just
Stuff
playing like video games and just being a fucking waste man. I mean, it's doing that sort of shit. And actually,
go get some natural
now,
stuff. Have a walk. And
now we're talking about
do some
testosterone. It's funny. So, I met a guy. He was from, I think he's from New York. You know, I think he has maybe quite strict religious parents, and I think. I'm not sure. I don't think he gets much female attention or attention from any sex really in that field. And we were pretty much speaking about, you know, me being 21. I'm 21. Harry's 22. At our age, we've got like a lot of testosterone, which means obviously high sex drive and stuff. And
we should have a lot.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
testosterone.
But like, but what he was saying to me, what he was saying to me is he hated having testosterone, and I was just like, why do you not get laid or? And he was just like, no, like he didn't. And I don't really
hated having testosterone.
Yeah, I just.
What do you mean by that?
And because I was saying, well, I've got loads of testosterone. My testosterone's increased going to the gym.
Okay, yeah, you can feel it.
It makes testosterone that is giving me confidence.
That's what makes you a man.
It's giving me literally makes you a man. And he was saying how testosterone's not good.
Stupid.
I think, and it was all down to the way society is nowadays.
Yeah.
It's
everything's against us as men.
Yeah,
Like, everything's
actually
against
us.
I could go well deep in this, but
Please do.
mate, I don't want to. We'll keep it relatively.
We'll keep it
mellow
PG for now. Yeah.
See.
Oh, another day, another for another time. But
I've lost my train of thought now.
Listen, we're gonna take you outside now. We're gonna smoke a little joint. I'm gonna come back here. Finish.
Still recovering from our fucking night
Yeah.
in Bangkok. Not last night, the night before. By the way. Still
Alright, we're gonna go into that now. Okay, that's what's going on.
Girl Scout cookies and fuck. It was GMO cookies and gelato 33 and London pound cake.
Sound. Let's get a taste test now.
Unreal. Tastes fucking banging. Very smooth.
So this is what we're gonna say. So yeah, it's a crazy time in both our lives. It's such an interesting time being at this age that our paths were on. You know, the reason why I wanted to do a podcast with Harry is because we're actually very like-minded people.
Yeah.
We think big goals, similar interests, and we share that. We share
hunger.
That's what it is. It's a common hunger between both of us.
Yes. Both hungry.
And but long story short, so we're out in Bangkok right now, and
we're gonna go into our night in Bangkok. Fucking.
Yeah. So pretty much it was New Year's Eve. It's New Year's Day yesterday.
Started off with New Year's Day yesterday. Yeah. Started off with a lovely dinner with a beautiful view.
Yeah, dinner
of the skyline of Bangkok. It was unreal. Maybe get a couple pictures on. Yeah, so it started off relatively mellow. We had our nice cheese. Start with a bit of red wine.
Yeah, the dinner was nice.
A couple of bottles of red wine.
Yeah.
Then me and Louis decided it'd be a good idea. Everyone seemed a little bit too quiet for our liking.
Yeah,
It's New Year's Eve. We were like, come on, what's going on?
Bear in mind at this point, I think I had like 4 hours sleep, but I was good. You know what I mean? If you can't do that at 21, you're.
Oh my God!
You're a bitch.
Agreed. And the espresso martinis have started flowing at this point as well, to be fair. So, but at the same time, we were like, right, fuck it. I saw a little green bottle, a little gem on the shelf in the bar. Nice shiny green bottle. I went to Louis, that's absinthe. Yeah. We just looked at each other, we both knew.
Exactly. We
looked at each other like both had the fucking same idea. Let's go get around with it.
Yeah.
And they came. It looks like fucking some mad elixir. It looks like this green potion. And they brought it out in like this cloudy glass and
tasted the shit.
It did taste like shit. It tastes like fucking it actually tastes like paint stripper. You know how people say that as a saying, it tastes like paint stripper. It actually tastes what I imagine paint stripper to taste like.
It was bad.
Or petrol.
Okay, so
petrol with a licorice aftertaste.
Long story short, we get some drinks in. The view's incredible. I think I've got some videos. I'm going to show that on the. I'm going to show that on the video. Just it'll be right there. But yeah, so pretty much, look, I've come out to Bangkok, and I'm obsessed with the Hangover movies, right? There's something about
They
it.
are unreal.
It captures
They're
so much.
unreal.
It's so much culture, and it's just so relatable, and the characters are so amazing. And coming out to Bangkok, it's just like, it's the energy's there.
Yeah, big time it is. You're buzzing when you get here. Like, there's some energy here.
This has been our version of the Hangover. We've had me being sick in the car, in the minibus home.
I got to tell a little story.
Yeah,
because Louis was the one being sick, so you need it from an outside perspective. Lara and I were sitting next to Louis. Louis was feeling a bit rough. We went on a boat trip, didn't we? Lovely boat trip, class day. Louis was feeling a bit rough all day.
Feeling shit.
I think it was this Wagyu cheeseburger that we had at the hotel. Might have been a bit undercooked or something like that, potentially. Feeling a bit ropey all day, weren't you?
Yeah.
And then we're in the bus. Louis feeling like absolute shit. Lighter here. It's always the lighter. Have I got it? No, I think I gave it to you.
I got it, sorry. So pretty much, I was feeling like shit all day. It was building
like shit
up.
All day.
It was building up.
It was building up. And then, right, in the van, he goes, shit. He goes, someone help. No. It was first, what I just heard Natalie going, pull over. Full van, 10 of us in a van. Natalie's like, pull over to the driver. He's Thai, so he doesn't understand a word. He's not pulling over. I'm like, shit, why does he need to pull over? Look over at Louis. Look over at fucking Louis, and he's got his head in his hands. He's like, what do I do? I'm gonna be sick. And he's like,
vomit.
He's looking over at me and Lara, aiming at us, and Lara's like, fucking look away from us now. You're not being sick on me. He looks away and goes, someone help me. And then, if anyone's seen The Exorcist, it was literally that. It was The Exorcist. It went about if he was aiming down the van, it would have touched the windscreen. It came out so powerfully and so fast. And we were sitting right next to it. It was mad. It was fucking mad. I start gagging. Lara starts gagging. Everyone starts gagging. I feel like I'm in a war zone getting out of this van. Everyone's gagging around me. I'm like trying to get out. There's sick everywhere. Bits of sick. People sliding on sick. Louis outside the side of the van with his head on the floor.
I felt terrible.
It was something out of a movie. Literally, it was.
But
that was only one of them as well.
And it was actually fun. Yeah,
mushrooms as well. We've had some fucking crazy times on the mushrooms here.
It's the whole thing has been amazing. You know, look, I'm on a limited budget here, and I have spent a lot of my money, and you know what? It's been worth it. It's been so worth it, right? It's the having the privilege to be able to travel and see a new culture and having a real experience is kind of
been amazing. Very, very different to Europe.
Yeah.
Very different. Everything's different. This is my opinion.
Right.
A lot of people are still going to be doing the same thing. What they do is work their 9 to 5 in the week. This is quite a strong opinion. Sorry if I offend anyone, but I'm not really. It's the truth. If you work a 9 to 5 all week and then just go out on the weekend, same fucking shit every weekend, just go out, drink, get fucked up, save your money in the week, go out, or you plan a weekend to fucking go away to the UK and just go out. They're not bigger, better things to be doing in life. Why do you not want to go and see the fucking entire world?
Yeah, of course.
Why do you not want to break out of the fucking rat race and not be made to do a shitty fucking 9 to 5 where you're getting paid? It is shite money that even if you're earning good money,
you're always going to get paid less.
It's shit. You're working for someone. Yeah. You're breaking your back for someone else to be going on all of these mad holidays, breaking in millions, living the high life, and you're living a stressful life, mediocre life. You're just with your house, and like you need to want more. Why don't you want more? You have to fucking.
And
people are just happy with that.
It's interesting because what we were saying before, right? About me not about like the weed thing. I was because not everyone smokes, right? So I was explaining that, and then obviously I was explaining about for a few years actually I didn't cut off friends, but I had to put a lot of time aside to be able to focus on what's important. And like me, for that was music. So people who don't really know, like I was probably for the whole of lockdown for about 6 hours a day So I was studying at uni for about 7 hours a day. I was working really hard, and then 6 hours a day to 7 hours a day on the music.
Yeah.
You know, every night, and this was for about a year, people. So like, it just, and the reason why I'm talking about the drinking, so this stems on, is there was so much people who were just going out and wasting their time. Who I was at uni with.
I've done it for 3-4 years. I did it and I loved it, and I can see why people are doing it. But it got to a point where, to be fair, it was me getting in trouble with the police and like having my eyes opened to what's actually going on in my life, to be like, that's not actually what I want to do there. That's not I've got better things to do. I actually want to live a good life. Like, I can't be asked to be told what to do by someone for the rest of my life. I need to work for myself, and I've never been good with authority and people talking down to me and telling me what to do. And no one else should be, really. I think to an extent you have respect for people.
It's dehumanising,
that
you know?
have more wisdom and knowledge and can teach you, and you always hold a certain level of respect with people. But
definitely,
I think people are just too comfortable nowadays. I think there's so much comfort. Humans aren't meant to have this much comfort. Think about thousands of years ago. What were we doing?
Primals,
running around fucking chasing animals and worrying about not eating for a week on end and feeding your family. And I know the world's changed a lot, it has, but I think the mindset needs to still be quite similar, because that's how we've evolved and got to where we are now. We change now. We're gonna start de-evolving.
It links back to what we were talking earlier about the testosterone thing. It's decreased so much. So look, it's funny because all these conversations, they link into the same thing, and it's just about, honestly, like inspiring, you know, young people, young guys.
We've got to work together, right?
Yeah,
fucking everyone else is out to get us and fuck us over.
That's the thing.
So we've
actually,
got to do it together.
It's like, you know, the whole work thing. For me, I'm looking forward to doing some work for a little bit, so I can feel that. I definitely felt that this summer. But look, it's
go through pain we've got to do this shite to fucking break out. But as long as you know that we need to break out and not be in a rat race for the rest of our lives, then it's fine. There are stepping stones to it. We're gonna have to do boring, hard shit and be told what to do for a while, I think. I think you've got to experience that to want to not.
You know what I mean? So it's just about stepping stones, and like, it's an interesting point now because me and Harry, we're just getting going with what we want to do. Harry wants to, you know, have success in the bodybuilding industry, an industry which and as well an industry that like I've been a part of, in terms of I've watched Harry train, Joe the trainer, shout out to Joe. We mentioned it earlier. He's been training in the gym with them for about 6 months almost. So it's been amazing to be part of that, and it's something that I respect highly. So we wish the best for Harry.
With your music, mate, I wish you all the best with your music. I know you're going to be a fucking superstar, mate.
That's it, man.
Without doubt.
I appreciate it, brother.
All, mate, definitely.
Appreciate it, brother. So yeah,
I can so see it.
It's an interesting point. I wanna like, I'm not gonna give the whole details of the story because unless you want me to, but like one point that actually on the night out, on the infamous night on the New Year's that we were speaking about is something about like hitting women, right? And like we don't have to go into the whole story.
I really remember this. Was it when we were at the restaurant? It will come back to me.
It was on. It was when we were fucked up and we were in the minivan back on the way back. We were talking about, like, you know, hitting women, and there was an incident where, you know, Harry seen someone, you know.
Oh fucking hell, mate. Okay. Yeah, but something happened this holiday. It was me and Joe, and I get a call from Joe. I'm in the gym, and he's like, I've just woken up to some Pakistani geezer in the room opposite, saying, like, he woke up to the sound of him hitting his wife, basically, like her being punched. Like, he heard actual, like, punches, like that, like actual punches.
And that's just such a bitch.
Yeah, it is. So he called the hotel. The hotel came up, sort of like got sorted out. This cunt came to the door and fucking said some shit like, "Oh no, it's fine." So me and Joe we were scheming a bit, like, do we actually completely do this cunt in and like proper smash him up? And we spoke about it a bit, and I was tempted to.
You know what?
There was some maturity in the back of my mind. There was something. The old Harry would have. He would have been fucking in Patong Hospital in a bad way.
And that's just going to do no one any favours, right?
No, it's not. It's not. And I think it would have really. So basically, what happened is, we'll get it out. He came out of his room as I was speaking to Joe in the hallway. You need the lighter. As I was speaking to Joe in the hallway, and I saw him, and I was just, I did see red. To be fair, I was eyeing this cunt up. I was like, right, what do I was looking at. I was eyeing up his body and like, what can I do to this cunt? Yeah, so. And he's this little fat man, bit of a hobbit. He would have absolutely fucking, if I put a proper overhand on him, he would have been an absolute goner. I'm not being big-headed, this cunt, he would have been dead on that floor, I reckon. He would have gone through a fucking wall. Yeah. And his wife was there as well, and she was so shaken up as well. And I was going to get a bit annoyed, and he walked off down the hallway, and I just walked after him. I was like, come here, you cunt. And just went, fuck off, you prick. Open hand, did not close fist.
Respect.
I think, I don't know, something in my head says I should have killed that cunt. Because you can't do that, not in any country, not in any fucking religion. You don't ever touch a woman, you don't ever put your hand on a woman. So I did give him a big one. He went fucking flying. His legs came up above his head, and he flew about 5 meters. And his poor wife, bless her, was so scared as well. She started screaming. She's probably been smacked about by men all of her life, so she thought I was probably going to do something to her, which is not the case at all. And this fucking prick, he got up screaming like, hey, proper shitting himself. His head was all purple, and I've never seen anyone so scared. He was like a little boy, and he's probably never ran so fast in his life. He legged it as quick as he could in front of his wife, pushed his wife out of the way, and he ran off down the stairs in front of her as she was behind him. And shows the fucking.
And what I was gonna say, I said, no, it's good. That's what we like. But what I was saying is, I mentioned before, if you do that, you're a bitch. But what we've just realised is what happened as soon as Harry, who's gonna fuck someone up if he could, like, comes at you, you have
to be able to fucking protect your missus, your family.
It doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter if he's big. You've got to protect yourself. So otherwise, you're a bitch. And
fucking pick up a brick if you have to.
Look, I've got to be honest on this. Yeah.
Puts it on you. You can't back down, especially in front of your missus. You just have to. You have to go for it. You have to protect yourself no matter what.
No matter what.
It's been like for our history. Like, I think thousands of years ago, we'd be fucking bitching out and. A couple of thousand years ago, if you disrespected me, I'd have rode into your fucking village and cut all your heads off and taken all the women.
Jesus!
Yeah,
that's how it is.
It's how it is, and
now everyone's a fucking bitch these days.
Yeah, it's it's
sort yourself out.
It's the world we live in, and there's a lot of shaping up to do,
Yeah, there is.
But even for me, everyone.
Me, I'm far from perfect.
Yeah.
Far from perfect.
We're all trying our best.
Going in the right direction.
Yeah.
As long as you know, you just have to be aware. That's the start.
Yeah.
That's the start of it, and you can start moving.
Yeah, just be self-aware and just like know yourself. It takes time. It takes a while to be able to get into the mindset of where you want to be in life. So you just gotta keep going.
I think it takes things in your life to happen, like something to open your eyes. I don't know. I was very brainwashed, and I've changed a lot in the past few years. I think getting in trouble has played a big factor in that.
And the gym's helped you out so much.
Oh, that's
as well,
literally saved my life. I would still be. I'm chatting shit about all the boys that are just working the week and going out on the weekend. I would still be doing that. Still be getting in trouble. Still be doing the same shit if I didn't have the gym. Honestly, I'd literally that would have been me. My life. I've had to replace. I'm the type of person that needs something in my life. Yeah, I smoke a lot of weed. That's one thing. Pick your poison. But I don't really drink at all anymore. Drinking was causing me a lot more harm than a few puffs on a spliff were. Yeah. And the gym is replaced like the pub and going out for me, without a doubt. I love it. I go in there and I feel so good after. I've never regretted making myself go to the gym, even if you don't want to and you're feeling demotivated and you don't want to. If you don't go, you're going to feel even worse. You're going to be like, oh, for fuck's sake, I could have gone. Deep down, you could have gone. But every time I've gone, I've felt class. I'm so glad I went. Come out on a high, you're feeling buzzing. You can go home, treat yourself, roll a joint, cook yourself a nice dinner. You've done something at least good in the day. Even if you failed at everything else, at least you've gone in and smashed the gym session. minimum, and you can be grateful for that.
And this is one thing as well, is there's always going to be a version of you that will train every day regardless of how you feel.
Yeah.
So make sure that's the version that
like
you want to be.
Yeah, imagine I saw this fucking, it sounds a bit...
Jesus!
Yeah, it made me think.
Oh my
It
God!
was like, imagine if a portal opened up and like the biggest, scariest, like hardest, most perfect, disciplined version of you walks out, and they're like an absolute beast, and they're there to fuck you up. What are you gonna do? I reckon I could fucking smash me. I reckon. Don't know if you fucking be a good scrap.
That's it. It would be, and it's
Imagine that happening though. It'd be sick.
Yeah.
I reckon. You want to be ready, don't you?
Yeah.
You want to be ready in case it does happen.
That's it. And like, you know what? I'm going to Koh Phangan tomorrow, and I'm going with a purpose. I'm looking to plan my future, my next 6 months.
I'm not dancing. There's fucking flies all over my legs, so I'm just trying to get them off.
And look, I'm gonna go there, train Muay Thai for a few weeks, and just get in touch with myself, and
you need to give that a go,
build some confidence,
Yeah, and discipline. Definitely. Yeah, that would be good. I wish I could do more of that. Definitely. When I've got my competition out of the way, I'm definitely going to be doing a bit more stuff like that because I love it. I need a release in some way. Yeah. And I love watching fighting. It's class, to be fair.
It's something that I done Krav Maga for like natural, 2 years, and that's it. Yeah. So it's from 16 to 18.
Kick the fuck out of a gang of Madagascan thieves.
Well, this is it, right? So from when I was 16 to 18, pretty much, I was training Krav Maga, and you know what? I was a fucking beast at it.
Which is, for anyone who doesn't know, Israeli self-defense.
Yeah, and I used to be a beast. Not that beast now. I haven't been training. This is why I'm trying to get back in training. But it gave me a release that I think I needed. So
yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Do you have any link or website of your?
Yeah, I've got a link. Yeah. I'll tell you what. We're just gonna finish this off, and then I'll come back in 5 minutes, and then I'll give you the link. Is that okay?
Okay, sure.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
What's the link for?
I think it's just a link for a YouTube channel or something. But look, shout out to Thailand. The people here have been so nice. Actually, it's probably my favourite country that I've ever been to. And look, you come to Thailand, you get looked after by the people.
Yeah, they're such a happy people. They are, in general, they are very happy people, and they really look after you. You go into a fucking restaurant. I went into just a little weed bar the other day, sat down to roll a spliff, and he comes over with about 20 different types of papers, all of these rolling gadgets, a glass of ice water, free shot on New Year's Eve as well. I've literally just met this geezer, said hi to him, started rolling a joint in his bar. It's like they're absolute legends here. They are. They're really cool.
So it's funny. Last story I want to touch on, just to end it all off and stuff, is the people here are so nice. So when I went to Chiang Mai, I stayed in this place. It was pretty good value. I think it was like $25-$30 a night, and I got just so looked after. They literally gave us like free food, just like a kitchen to cook in. And what I was gonna say is, when I was in Chiang Mai, obviously Harry knows the story. Look, I've got no credit cards right now. Luckily enough, a family.
I lost my card within a couple of days.
A family member.
So is Lara as well.
Yeah, a family member gave me a card. But look, when I was in Chiang Mai, I had my card on me, and I was just going on a little run at late night. Got chased by two what I thought was pit bulls, and
you definitely, I can imagine. You went up, oh hello boy, went up to like stroke him, and just went.
They went charging. I had to jump over the fence pretty much, and as I jumped over a fence in someone else's garden, my Revolut card snapped pretty much. It just snapped, luckily I was.
Well, you got to get the metal one. Splash out, 12 quid a month. Get the metal one.
Yeah, I'm gonna be investing. But you know what? Just traveling, do it, and when you've got some money that you can, that you've got saved up, it's something I recommend. But get your finances in order as well. That's what I preach as well.
Definitely, work on your money.
Alright, and anything lastly you want to add?
I can't think of anything.
Yeah, bro. I think
we'll come back. I feel like I've had a really good conversation.
Yeah, I feel
like I've got quite a lot off my chest that I don't actually get to speak about with anyone now. The past few years, since I've stopped going out a lot, I've become a bit more introverted because I've had my eyes open to a lot of shit in the world that I didn't think went on, and it's made me like want to take a bit of a step back. So it's been really nice to actually be able to speak properly.
This is it. this is
I don't
it.
really get that chance
Yeah.
as much now. I've just been focusing on myself.
That's it.
So it's been nice. Thank you very much.
That's it. And this is it. Like, I want to start doing more of this, just to, you know, just let the people know who I am and the people I've got like
we need to
around
get
me and
out
stuff.
there. We've got big plans here,
And
so this is our move to start getting out there.
Exactly. So you know what?
I want you guys to get to know us.
And look, yeah, get to know us as people, and over the next, few years, we're going to be showing what we're made out of, and doing the best we can. And just all I say is just, focus on yourself, and you've just
love, smile.
Yeah.
Be aware. Don't drink too much.
Yeah. And just
stay away from drugs, kids.
Yeah, just know your poison. Just know your poison, but know your limits. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's easy to say.
Yeah. All right, safe.